Hey everybody, good morning and welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry for the low light on this. It's currently 4:50 in the morning and I just left Schoolypalooza and I've stopped here at this Flying J truck stop to take a shower because I desperately need a shower. So I'm gonna run in here and get that taken care of and then fill up on gas and then head out on the road. I'm wanting to make it all the way to Carlsbad, New Mexico today and stay there for the night, and I believe that's about a 12-hour trip. So we've got a long day ahead of us. Same shower room I was in earlier this week. And this time they have the fan turned off. They had it turned on last time and it was freezing in here. I feel so much better now. I was joking with Jimmy and Natalie, I think yesterday, that everything that I had to eat on this trip was really easy to make. So I told them that I needed, on my way home, I was gonna look for a steakhouse and get some protein. I was kind of a joke, but I think I'm actually gonna look for one. Either today or tomorrow, we'll see. I need to get a 4C with large fries and a large unsweet tea. So I have just under 6 more hours to go until I get to Carlsbad, and it's 11 o'clock here and I got hungry, so the only thing that looked good around here, which is still not my favorite, but it's McDonald's. But I'm hungry, so what can I do, I guess? So I'm gonna eat and get back on the road and get to Carlsbad. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Now if we can find a nice place to park and eat, and it looks like the entire parking lot is sunny. So I guess I'll just park back here in the back. Okay. French fries and chicken sandwich. So McDonald's isn't always my #1 pick, but when I have to go to McDonald's, I always get the chicken sandwich. Pretty good. I don't even know what town this is. I guess it's called Wilcox, Arizona. It's east of Tucson. And the cops were out thick today. probably saw 6 or 7 since Tucson. 6 or 7 people pulled over. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish eating and then get back out on the road. All right, lunch is done. Now back on the road. So this person right here came tearing through this parking lot. I just got here at Carlsbad, and I saw on iOverlander that this was a good spot to stay. I don't think I'm gonna stay here. This truck just came barreling through here, and now they're stuck. They can't get out. I know it's dark in here, I'm sorry. I just got food and came back to this. I may have to move. I'm just cracking my window to see if I can hear better. Yeah, they are stuck. I can't believe this. It sounds like teenagers. They have to call someone's dad to come. Apparently one of the wheels is up off the ground and they can't get it. They can't get it to move. I don't think they hit anything. I think they just high centered it. So now someone's dad's coming out here. It's interesting. Oh, I think he said that the truck's not damaged, so that's good. So I know you can barely see me, but it looks like some random guy showed up and it's telling them that they need some rope or chain to pull the truck out. I think the truck just got high centered. Dang it, I missed it. They pulled it out. So on the iOverlander app, that's where I found this place. It looks like everybody that's commented has had a pretty peaceful and quiet time here. I can't say the same, unfortunately. Not only with that truck that came through drifting through the parked cars here and then getting high centered, there was also a lot of racing on this street that's right by the parking lot with a lot of loud cars and stuff. And then there were vehicles coming in and out of this parking lot all night long. I mean, I did get some sleep, but I was up and down all night. I will be sure to update the iOverlander app with that information. It's probably just because it was a Friday night, and I'm sure Friday nights are more wild than the week nights. So I'm sure it is a quiet place to stay for the most part, but avoid this area on a Friday night. It's pretty crazy. But it's quiet right now. There's a few cars out in the parking lot, but not a lot. And I think I'm going to get out. There's a river back here, so I think I'm going to get out and go hike around and see what the area looks like. Kind of a paved trail here, so I guess I'll go around and see what everything looks like. It's beautiful out here. There's some ducks out there. I bet they're cold. It's cold out here, but if the wind wasn't blowing, it would be a lot better. Another thing that I think I'm gonna have to get used to with this van life is wearing a hat. I'm very excited to get my outdoor shower built so that I have access to a shower more often. But when it's 30 degrees out here like today, I'm not gonna wanna get out there and take an outdoor shower. That's gonna be awful. So, especially when I have my hair longer like it is right now, I'm definitely gonna have to start wearing a hat. I think that when I cut my hair shorter, I think it'll be a lot better. No swimming ducks. This is definitely a pretty park out here. If you're ever driving through New Mexico and coming through Carlsbad and need a place to stop for a little bit, check this place out. I think it's called the Carlsbad Riverwalk or something. If that's wrong, I'll put it up on the screen, but I wouldn't suggest staying in that gravel parking lot on a Friday night though. During the weekday it might be all right, but that was crazy. It looks like you can even take out boats, and they have, it looks like maybe paddle boats. And I believe that's a water park over there. Not that you would want to go to a water park or be in this lake in January, but it's pretty neat. Morning, guys. I guess I'll go across the bridge and see what's down here. One thing that would be awful is if this bridge failed and I'm out here in the middle of this lake. Oh man, that would be, I think that would be colder than jumping in the blue hole. Oh. So I was just going through some of my clips from yesterday, and my steering wheel is like right over my face. So first of all, I'm sorry about that. Second of all, I've moved the GoPro mount up a little bit, and I think that looks a whole lot better. So what I'm gonna do now that I'm done with my walk around the lake, I'm gonna make a quick trip to Walmart and then head on up to Roswell. I'm kind of excited to see what all Roswell has. I talked to my mom this morning and told her that I was going up there, and she requested that I pick her up an alien coffee mug. So that's the goal for today. All right, so I made it to Roswell and I stopped at the welcome sign to take a picture. I'm not exactly sure what I was expecting, but this is a bigger town than I thought it was. I've stopped here at the International UFO Museum, so I'm gonna go in. Hopefully they'll allow filming in there, but I'm gonna go in and check it out.
My neighbor, William Matt Brazel, came to my ranch and showed my husband and me a piece of material that came from a large pile of debris on the property he managed. It was brown, extremely lightweight, and similar to plastic. Max said the other material on the property looked like aluminum foil. It was very flexible and would not crush or burn. He also spoke of writing that resembled hieroglyphics. husband and my brother saw Matt in Roswell, surrounded by soldiers. He walked right by them without speaking a word. The Army detained Matt for 5 or 6 days. When he got back, he said the Army told him the object was a weather balloon. If I see another one, I won't report it, he said, clearly upset.
3 to Fort Worth. The people on board, including Major Jesse Marcel, said it was from a flying saucer. I was involved in loading the material, which was extremely lightweight. The original statement changed from flying saucer to weather balloon, but I'm certain it wasn't a weather balloon.
So I just finished up the International UFO Museum, and it was pretty cool. It had a lot of interesting information in it. There was quite a few people in there, so I tried my best to film without getting people actually in the video. It looks like their McDonald's here in Roswell is even shaped like a flying saucer or a spaceship. So I wanted to come down here. I was almost going to eat here, but that would be McDonald's twice in a row, and I don't think I want to do that. I saw a Mexican restaurant down the road, so I think I'm going to stop there and eat, but I wanted to come up here to the McDonald's and show you. It's pretty cool that they incorporate that even into the McDonald's. So now I'm going to go eat lunch, and then I'm heading on to Amarillo, Texas. So I got chips and salsa and tea, and then I have a steak bowl coming in just a second. That food was really good, but I am full now. So now that I've been through Roswell, New Mexico, I'm still not sure if aliens exist or not. I'm not going to say they do, and I'm not going to say they don't. What I will say is, if they don't exist, why all the secrecy? We may never find out. So now on to Amarillo, Texas. Hey Siri, can you get me to Amarillo, Texas?
Getting directions to Amarillo. Proceed to West 6th Street, then turn right.
Good morning. So last night I stayed at this rest stop, and it was pretty uneventful. It was a nice place to stay. This rest stop has a big building with a lot of, I think they've got like restrooms in there and vending machines, and they've got a playground out here for kids, and it's really nice. Last night I was real comfortable. The temperature outside was in the mid-50s. It was perfect. However, a cold front moved through last night, and now the temperature is 17 degrees with a wind chill of 2. I stayed pretty warm last night underneath my 4 blankets. It was a little bit cold, but nothing horrible, until I woke up this morning and got out from underneath those blankets, and it was extremely cold. So I got up and started my van and turned the heater on high. I guess we got some freezing fog or something last night, because all the trees are covered in ice. They look really pretty. But I wasn't expecting it to be this cold. Before I got out of this area, I wanted to stop by the big cross that's right off of I-40. It's in Groom, Texas, and I believe it's about 45 minutes from Amarillo, east of Amarillo. And I remember stopping there when I was a kid, but that's probably been 25 years ago at this point. This cross is the tallest freestanding cross in the Western Hemisphere. It's 190 feet tall, and it was built back in 1995. They say that you can sometimes see it up to 25 miles away, which is crazy. I drove past it last night on my way here to this rest stop, and it was all lit up and everything because it was dark out, and it looked really cool. So I'm gonna go check that out. It's called the Cross of Our Lord Jesus Christ. So I'm gonna go check that out. Oh, and I've got my G Fuel. This definitely helps. Ooh, it's cold out here. I kind of want to get some distance so I can get the cross, the entire cross, and you can see the bottom of it back behind me. I'll get far enough out to where you can see the whole thing. Okay, so it is cold. So when I woke up this morning, the temperature was 17, and now it's gone down to 15. I don't even know what the wind chill is right now, but while I was out here at the cross checking everything out, it started snowing, and it just made it even more beautiful out here. They've done an awesome job with this. The statues that they've created were pretty incredible. So now I've got a 5-hour drive, 5.5 hour drive back home, and that'll be the end of my first cross-country trip. I'll probably have to stop for gas one time before getting there, and definitely going to be stopping for lunch because I didn't have breakfast this morning. But the only thing that I'm a little worried about are the roads. I mean, it's not snowing bad, it's just like a flurry, but I don't want to come across any black ice or anything like that, so hopefully everything will be all right. All right, so it's been a couple of days since I got home, and I got home to this. The day after I got here, we got quite a bit of winter weather and a lot of sleet. So I've been just taking it easy the past couple of days and also working on my van, cleaning it up. I had the majority of the time I was at Palooza out in the middle of the desert. I had my front two windows cracked, which was a mistake because I had dust all over the front of my van. It was crazy. So I got out here and cleaned all that up and just got everything cleaned up and organized as much as I could. And the van looks a whole lot better. I have to say, I had an awesome time on my first cross-country trip. I didn't know what to expect, but everything worked out awesome, and I had a really fun time. My brother and sister-in-law, they were with me on my trip up there, but they had to come back early, so my trip back was solo, and I had a great time. Minus the excitement I had in Carlsbad, of course, but even that wasn't horrible. It was just a little nerve-wracking. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I cannot wait to go on another solo trip. I think I want to hang out here at the house for a little bit and get some more of my build done first and start planning out where my next trip is going to be. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.